Hello, guys, welcome to day 7 of my US trip. And this was a spare day since we were in Orlando, Florida. We had one more day at the Cabana Beach and we didn't want to rest, so we had two plans, either to go back to the park and enjoy the rides again, or probably do something else in Florida. And we decided to take out a day trip to the Kennedy Space Center. Actually, that day was targeted towards Sunita Williams flying out to the International Space Station, so we were excited to see that launch. But unfortunately, that launch got delayed. But we found that SpaceX would be launching their Falcon 9, and it was going to be an amazing experience. So, in the morning, the first thing that we did was we headed to the Kennedy Space Center. Uh, it was an amazing experience at Kennedy Space Center. Me being a space science enthusiast, for me, it was like a dream come true. My sister was also very much interested uh, in the launch, especially rather than the space center. But then going back to the space center was like a dream come true. And then, of course, seeing Neil Armstrong there, you could probably say that I'm a proud Purdue alum, and so was Neil Armstrong. So why not flex some Purdue alum meeting? So it was amazing seeing Neil Armstrong's photo there, and standing beside him as a Purdue alum gave a great vibe to me. And then we had this amazing virtual spacecraft launch experience. It was not like the exact one, but it kind of gave you the same uh, simulation of what would happen to an astronaut when he sits in a spacecraft. And that experience was amazing. Post this experience, we thought that we should probably uh, wait around, because the launch was scheduled for somewhere around 7 or 8 p.m. in the evening. So till then, we just explored more bits of the space center. We saw an astronaut live on the space center. We saw the Atlantis. We saw the various space missions that NASA had carried out, as well as the designs and other space experiments that were conducted by NASA were displayed here. These were not the original one, but their replicas were pretty much similar. I once sat on a space toilet which is put up in ISS, so why not experience something fun? Like, how do astronauts be in space? So this was something that you got to experience. And apart from that, a lot of rockets, a lot of engines, a lot of cockpit stuff. So it was an amazing experience being here in this at this place. And then we drove to this small garden slash picnic area, which was exactly opposite the Falcon 9 launch pad. And there were a lot of people who came to this place, but then this place was not as crowded as the launch centers were. And so everyone was very much interested to see how the launch would pan out of the Falcon 9. And this is now the Falcon 9 launching into space. And then you see that the rocket goes into the space, the first stage separation completes out, and you know that this stage is going to be coming back and landing on a barge. So we had a person who was a resident of Florida, and he has been watching launches for the past 40 years, and he spoke to us, and he was telling us how SpaceX developed this novel technology to land their rocket booster onto a barge post launch. So it was amazing to see some amazing technology being showcased, and the launch was successful as well. We watched it live on Twitter, or X as you call it now, and we also saw it in person in front of us happening. And so it was an amazing experience, because it was the first space launch I have seen in a while. I've usually seen launches on YouTube or probably X, but never seen one in front of me. So this was my first experience of it, and it was amazing. And if you like the video, there are some interesting things that would be coming up soon. And post this, we went to Washington DC. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, and subscribe.